beautiful. So we'll get started here. Let's just start in a seated meditation today. Cross-legged, resting your hands down on your thighs, close your eyes. Just come into this seat. As you shut your eyes, closing this external vision, starting to attune to this internal vision. Looking inward and just noticing the quality of your thoughts, how you feel physically, if you're holding tension anywhere in the body. Can you lift up through your sternum and through the base of your skull so you sit a little taller? And we tend to lean forward, so lean back a little bit, pressing back into your sit bones and your shoulder blades. And from this tall seat, start to feel your breath flowing in and out through your nose. Just connecting with that rhythmic flow of breath. Even if you've been here 100 or 1,000 times before, can we approach every breath, every moment like new, in the beginner's mind, with curiosity, a newness, an openness to receive what is here and now. Notice if there's a smell in the air or perhaps the temperature of the air on your skin. And the sound of your breath starts to become more audible as you constrict the back of your throat, pulling the breath in and dragging the breath out. This is your Ujjayi pranayama, Ujjayi meaning victorious. Victory over the mind that tends to control and manipulate how we feel when we're not aware. Just become aware like the witness, listening, feeling, observing. Keeping this beginner's mind always curious, always open. And then a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, sigh out the mouth. Feel your diaphragm lift as you fully exhale. And then big breath in, filling up belly, chest, all the way up to the crown of the head. And then exhale, open mouth, pour it out, all the way down. One more time like that together. Inhale, filling up bottom belly, mid belly, chest. Holding it at the top. See if you can sip in a little bit more air. And then exhale, let it go. Feeling yourself soften and release. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead, big circular motion, reach up. And exhale, take your twist to the right, bringing your left hand to your right knee. Look back over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, bring your right hand to your left knee, your left fingertips prop behind you as you look back. Let's pulse this out a couple times with our breath. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to twist. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, twist right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Maybe close the eyes now, taking it a couple more times on your own with your breath. Inhaling to reach. Exhaling to twist. Take it one more time. Inhale, reaching up high to the sky. And exhale, fold forward. Extend your fingertips towards the top of the mat. Relax your forehead down towards the ground. Breathe in. And a breath out. One more inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands back in towards your legs. Switch the cross of your legs so the opposite leg is in front or on top. Inhale, circle your arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Fingertips reach towards the top of the mat. Feel aren't used to having in front. Just breaking the habitual patterns of the body. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, we let it go. On your inhale, let's come forward to our tabletop position. Untuck your toes. Shift forward into tabletop. Inhale, scooping the heart up through cow pose. Exhale, curling into catch. Inhale, scoop the heart up. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Exhale, curl in for catch. Take this a couple more times here on your own, just moving through the cat-cow. Again, with the beginner's mind, curiosity, the sense of playfulness even, bending the elbows, articulating the spine up and around, maybe like a wave or a circle. Feel in between your shoulder blades as your back puffs up. And the openness across the front body as you lift the heart. Let's take that one more time. A big breath in. And a breath out. Sitting the hips back towards the heels. Let's sit back into our child's pose. Inhaling. And exhale. Good. As you inhale, walk your hands back towards your knees. We're going to take fire toes today to get started, just to stretch the base of your feet. So tuck your toes underneath your heels. Pull your pinky toes out. And on an inhale, drop your right hand back to your right heel. And we're going to press the hips up and sweep the left arm up and back. And then on your exhale, sweep the right arm down, bring the right hand to the right heel. Inhale, lift the hips, left arm goes back. And exhale, hips sit back to your heels, left hand to left heel. Inhale, lift the hips up, right arm goes up and back. Let's do that one more time together. Right hand to right heel. Inhale, lift the left arm, sweep it up and back and lift up through your chest. Exhale, sit back and switch sides. Inhale, pulse the hips forward. And exhale, sit back, shift forward, plank pose, top of your push-up. Downward facing dog, lift your hips up and back. Breathe in. Breath out, pedaling out the legs. Send your gaze back into your heels. Feel your fingertips rooted on towards the earth. Inhaling up the spine. Exhaling down the backs of the legs. Inhale, fingertips grip the earth. Spine lifts, tailbone up to the sky. Exhale, melt your heels. Looking back, relax your head, your neck, your jaw. One more full breath in here. Lifting up onto your tippy toes. Wave forward to the top of your push-up into a plank pose. Hold at the top as you inhale. Scoop your pelvis forward. Exhale, shift forward onto your tippy toes, bending your elbows. Exhale, lower down. Press back. Child's pose with toes tucked under. Then we'll inhale, lift up, right hand to right heel. Sweep the left arm up and back. Press the hips up to the sky. Exhale, drop the hips. Left hand goes back. Inhale, lift your hips. Sweep your right arm up and back. Exhale, come forward. Downward facing dog. Plant your hands. Lift your tailbone. We'll start to flow this here together now. Inhale. And exhale, wave forward, plank pose, top of your push-up. Breathe in. Exhale, bend your elbows slow, lower all the way down. Tops of the feet to the earth. Bhujangasana, lift your heart. Exhale, lower down. Child's pose, press back, toes tuck under. Right, inhale, rise to stand on your knees, right hand to right heel. Inhale, camel, sweep your left arm up and back. Exhale, sit back, left hand to left heel. Inhale, lift the hips up, sweep your right arm high. Exhale, sit back, reach your arms forward, downward facing dog. Let it be fluid. Inhale, lifting up to your tippy toes. Wave forward to the top of your push-up plank pose. Inhale. Option this time if you'd like to take chaturanga or lower all the way down. Inhale through baby cobra or upward facing dog, lifting your chest. Exhale back, child's pose, toes tuck under. Inhale to rise, right hand back. Inhale, lift up, camel pose. Exhale, hips back to heels, left hand to left heel. Inhale, sweep your right arm up. Exhale, sit back, reach forward, downward facing dog. Breath following, or body following your breath. Inhale, wave forward, plank pose. Drive your head forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, back, child's pose. Knees to the earth, toes tuck under. Keep going like this on your own now. Right hand to right heel. Just keep pulsing it out. Maybe closing your eyes, taking it slow. If there's something else that your body's craving here today, as we just start to warm the body, feel free to take it on your own. Close your eyes. Try to keep your eyes closed for 2 more rounds here. Moving fluidly, listening to your breath. Can you find something new to explore with the eyes closed? What's different? One more round. Maybe this time you don't tuck the toes under. You can take this camel with the toes untucked for a deeper variation. Keeping the eyes closed, waving forward, taking it through your vinyasa, meeting back in child's pose. Toes untucked, hips back towards your heels. Rest here for a moment. Rock side to side. Take a full breath in. And a releasing breath out. Inhale, tuck your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your hips, breathe in. And a big breath out. Inhale, lift up to tippy toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale and lengthen halfway. Roll your shoulders down your back. Press your tailbone back. Exhale, release and melt over your legs. Any variation of ragdoll you'd like to take here. Grabbing opposite elbows or interlacing your hands at the base of your skull. I like to take my knuckles overhead, all 10 fingers interlaced. This is not a one-size-fits-all practice. So I encourage you to find the variations that work for you today. Take another full breath in. And a big breath out. Release your hands. Let your arms hang, your chin tuck in your chest as you slowly root through the feet and roll up to stand. Inhale, sweeping your arms up and overhead. Exhale, press your palms together. Bring your big toes to touch. Bend your knees, sit low, and take your prayer twist to the right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right thigh. Lengthen out through the base of your skull, out through the crown of your head, and then sit your hips back and down. Take another full breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale through the nose. On your exhale, you sit low and squeeze the legs together. Now look down to the ground. Lift your left heel off the mat and balance here on your right foot. Like a little twisty flamingo, breathe in. And step your left leg slow and controlled to the back of the mat. Inhale, lift up, open twist. Open your arms and keep twisting to the right. Drop the right hand and lift the left arm up and back. Send your gaze down over your right shoulder as you take a full breath in. And a big breath out. Cartwheel your hands down to the mat. Triangle pose. Sweep your left arm up towards the sky. Look up towards your left fingertips to breathe in. And a big breath out. One more inhale here. And exhale, take your hands down to the mat. Side plank, turn all 10 toes to the right. Step your right foot back. Feet can stagger or stack one on top of the other. You can always lower the bottom knee down to the ground for support or float the top leg up. Take another full breath in. And a breath out. Lower your right hand down. Plank pose. Hold at the top. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting up tippy toes. Exhale, look forward, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. And exhale, you fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up, press your palms together. Exhale, prayer twist. Hook your right elbow to your left thigh. Squeeze the legs together as you look over your left shoulder. Breathe in. Breath out. Sit your weight back and down. Weight is in your heels. Maybe you look high over the left shoulder for another big breath in. And a breath out. Root through your left foot. Look down and pick up your right heel. Little balancing flamingo here. Try to squeeze that right heel in towards your right glute. And then step the right leg all the way back. Inhale to lift up, open twist. Take your left arm back, your right arm forward, twisting to the left. Inhale your right arm up high towards the sky. Breathe into your right ribs, inhale. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, triangle pose. Spin your right heel down and sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Look up towards your right fingertips. Inhale through the nose. And exhale, lengthen out through your right side waist, driving the crown of your head forward, breathe in. And breath out, take your hands down to the mat, side plank, turn your toes to the left. Your variation, you know what they are. You can lower the bottom knee or stack the feet. Maybe float the top leg and then slightly rotate that left hip forward. It wants to come back. Bring it forward about an inch or two. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left hand lowers, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your heart up. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's pause here for a moment. Taking a couple breaths. And then we'll start to flow this out. I'm going to lead you through it a couple more times, and then we will flow on our own. Inhale, lift up tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, prayer twist, palms press, hook your left elbow, twisting to your right. Breathe in. And breath out, pick up your left foot, let it hover, and then step it all the way back. Open twist, inhale, rise. Lift your left arm. Breathe into your left side body, breathe in. Exhale, hands down to the mat, triangle pose, left heel down, left arm sweeps up high to the sky. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down to the mat, side plank, turn your toes to the right, step your right foot back. Inhale, lift your hips up, maybe float that top leg. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, scoop your heart forward. Exhale, back downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop forward. Inhale, pull your heart forward and lengthen halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, prayer twist to your left. Draw your right knee back, squeeze your legs together. Inhale. And exhale, look down. Hover your right foot off of the mat and step your right foot back. Inhale, open twist. Revolve, reverse. Lift your right arm. Breathe into your right ribs. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Right heel plants. Triangle pose. Sweep your right arm up towards the sky. Utthita Trikonasana. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands down. Side plank. Turn your toes to the left. Vashisthasana. Inhale. And exhale, Vinyasa. Listen to that breath. Maybe with the eyes closed now, sounding like ocean waves or the wind. Darth Vader for some. Take another breath here in downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift up tippy toes. Exhale, step or hop forward to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, reach up. Exhale, prayer twist to your right. Breathe in, look high. And then look low. Hover the left foot and step it all the way back. Smoothing out the edges. Inhale, lift. Reverse, revolve. Left arm high, big breath in. Exhale, hands down, triangle pose. Left heel down, left arm lifts. Inhale to look up. Exhale, take the hands down, side plank, Vashisthasana. Maybe your peace fingers. Grab your right big toe and lift your right leg. Why not give it a try? Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, lift up, tippy toes. Exhale, travel forward. We'll do it one more time together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Hook your right elbow, squeeze the legs together. Look over your left shoulder, breathe in. Breath out, hover the right foot, step it back. Inhale, you rise, open twist. Reverse, revolve. Inhale to your right side body. Exhale, hands down, triangle pose. Sweep your right arm up. Look up, inhale. Revolving your left ribs forward, your heart up to the sky. Exhale, hands down, side plank. Step your left foot back or grab your left big toe and lift your left leg up high to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa. All right. Let's pause in down dog. Taking a couple of breaths here. And then you're going to take it now on your own through several rounds, flowing on your own with your breath. So this is your time. If you feel like you need to change it or rest or intensify, start every round at the top of the mat. Step or hop forward. Move with your breath. Listen to that breath. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to twist. Keep going now. Listening with a beginner's mind. What's new? Where can you continually check into this present moment? Noticing now how the body has warmed. Maybe there's even a little bit of sweat. Keep breathing, connecting this movement with your breath. Once you finish the right side, we start again at the top of the mat on the left side. Let go of an idea of what this should be or some sort of perfection, and let it be what it is for you today. Stepping the right leg back. Inhaling. Exhaling. We're tuning this instrument of the body. Clearing the mind. Let's meet back in a downward facing dog, just pausing here. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling, letting it go. Another full breath in. Open mouth, release. Good, you guys. So I've had some requests for a little bit of shoulder work. So from down dog, let's lower down onto our forearms. Okay, this is Dolphin Pose. If you're a beginner, if you're new to Dolphin Pose, interlace all 10 fingers, making a triangle shape with your forearms. If you're working shoulder strength, make a number 11 with your forearms, palms down on the mat, and walk your toes in towards your elbows. Now, instead of collapsing your chest down, press your chest away from the ground, holding here for 3. Hug your navel into your spine for 2. Can you lift up higher onto your tippy toes for 1? And then exhale, release the knees down. Sit back. Good, and then we'll take that again, working our Dolphin Pose, building that shoulder strength. That will lead to more arm balances, forearm stands, any sort of pressing action. So let's start in our forearm plank this time. Forearms down on the ground, so you can look at your forearms, making sure they're number 11, or the hands are interlaced, making that triangle shape. Wherever you're at, tuck your toes, lift your hips. Now walk the tippy toes forward. This time we'll lift the right leg, press the ground away. Hold it here, shifting forward. See how my shoulders are stacked over my elbows. Good. Holding here for 3. Pulsing your chin forward past your thumbs for 2. Pulse it one more time for 1. And release, switch sides. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Shoulders over elbows. Press the ground away and pulse for 3. Pulse forward for 2. Pulse forward for 1. Left leg lowers. Knees lower down towards the mat. And relax for a moment. Roll out your shoulders. We'll do it one more time. Dolphin Pose. This time with the option to kick up into forearm stand. Now you might just take a tiny little kick, or you might kick all the way up. If you have a block at home, a block can be really helpful if you're going to be kicking up into forearm stand. I'll show you. Sorry, I didn't tell you before class. Even if you just have a book, I've used a book before, all you're gonna be doing is placing it in between your hands, like this. So I've got the block in between the L's of my hands, or a book that's big enough to hold your hands here in this position, shoulder width distance apart. All the block is doing is ensuring that my hands stay here like this. Then tucking the toes, lift the right leg up, and then maybe taking a little kick. You might kick, and you might float all the way up into forearm stand. Okay, so again, my chest is pressing out of my shoulders, not dumping down towards the ground. All right, and we'll switch and try the other side, okay? If you've got a block or a book in between your hands, again, it can be helpful. Make sure that book is about the width of a block. Okay, you don't need it. If you don't have it, don't worry about it. If you're just practicing here, hold Dolphin Pose, lifting the left leg up to the sky. And then maybe hop that right leg out. Give it a little kick. You might float all the way up. Again, this is my weaker side. You'll find that you have different sides that are stronger than the other. Press the ground away. Press, press, press. So what you're really working is that press. We're building the strength in the shoulders. Release and lower down whenever you're ready. All right, you guys. You can set the block or the book off to the side if you have it. And let's come back to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in. And a breath out. Let's walk the feet wide outside the mat. Walk your hands all the way back to your feet. And we'll release the shoulders, clasp the hands, press your knuckles up and overhead. You let your head hang heavy all the way down to the mat. Looking back, breathe in. And breath out. Inhale. Send your gaze maybe even up towards the ceiling behind you so the back of your neck is really long. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands down, crawl them forward, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky, bend your knees, stack your right hip open on top of the left. On your exhale, right knee taps the right tricep, shift forward. Inhale, lift the right knee up and back. Exhale, let's twist. Take it over to your left tricep and tap. Fall in triangle, extend the right leg, lift your hips and your left arm up towards the sky. Take a full breath in. And a big breath out. Circle your left hand down, bend your right knee into your pigeon pose. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, lift up and sweep your left leg forward. Take your right hand back. Stargazer. Press onto your right shin and lift your hips up. Breathe in. Exhale, lower down into a high balancing boat. Lift both legs. You can grab behind the thighs or bring the hands back behind you or reach forward. Inhale. Exhale, take it into a low boat. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, 2 more times, low boat. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift up. Grab your thighs, rock and roll up and down your spine. Next time you come forward, cross your ankles, plant your hands in front of you, step or shoot your legs back. Take your vinyasa back to downward facing dog. All right, we'll move like that on the left side. Inhale, lift the left leg up, bend your knees, stack your hip open. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, shift forward. Inhale, lift the left knee, open the hip. Exhale, twist, tap your right tricep, fall in triangle, extend your left leg, lift your waist and your right arm. Full breath in. Right hand lowers down, pigeon pose. Bend your left knee across to your left wrist. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, sweep your right leg forward, press up onto your left hip or your left shin and lift your hips up and back into Stargazer. Exhale to a seat. High balancing boat Navasana, lift both legs. Float them up, lift your heart. Exhale to lower, low boat. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. 1 more high. Exhale, low. Lift up, grab your thighs, rock and roll forward and back. Let the ground massage your back. Come forward to cross your ankles, plant your hands. Step or shoot back, take it from a high to a low push-up. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. That's it, breathe in. And let it go. All right, so we're gonna take that and continue to add on to our flow. Inhale, lifting the right leg, bend your knees, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your right tricep. Now you might work an arm balance here since we're playing today. Bend your elbows, maybe extend the right leg and float the back leg. Inhale, lift the right knee up. Exhale, twist, take it to your left. Fall in triangle, extend your right leg, lift your left arm. Another variation, lift your right leg off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, left hand lowers, pigeon pose. Lift your chest, breathe in. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, we rise. Sweep the left leg forward and around. Stargazer, press onto your right shin, lifting your chest. And exhale to lower, Navasana, high boat. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Adding on, high boat. Rock and roll forward and back. This time we will land in a half moon. Stand on your right foot. Sweep your left leg back. Ardha Chandrasana. Revolve your left hip open. And then look towards the horizon and see if you can see your left toes. If you can't, bring your left leg slightly forward. Maybe float the right hand off the ground. Go ahead and give it a try. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more full breath in. Exhale, step it back. Warrior 2. Sink low into your hips. Reach out through your fingertips. Glance down and make sure your right knee is over your toes. And then send your drishti forward, past your right middle finger. Sit a little lower, breathe in. Breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend your left knee and straighten your right leg. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, take it forward to the top of your mat. Plant your hands. Step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, take it back to downward facing down. All right, inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee. Open your hip. Exhale, left knee taps the left tricep. Maybe bend your elbows like chaturanga. Step 1, step 2, left leg straightens. Step 3, back leg lifts off the ground. 3-legged dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, twist. Fallen triangle. Extend your left leg. Press your waist up and lift your right arm. Now maybe you shift back and lift your left leg off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, right hand lowers, pigeon. Bend your left knee. Glide your right toes back. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift back up. Sweep that right leg all the way around. Stargazer. Inhale, lift your hips. And exhale, lower, high boat. Lift your legs, rock back, sit tall. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, high. Exhale to lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rock and roll. Take it back. We're going to half moon. This is where we added on. Rock and roll. Stand on your left foot. Sweep your right leg back. Inhale, open up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Look forward towards the horizon. And then bring your right leg forward so that you can see your right toes. Revolving, maybe lifting the left hand off the ground. Just play with it. Again, beginner's mind. Where are you now? Inhale. Exhale, release and step it back. Land lightly, gracefully into warrior 2. Sit low. Make sure the left knee is over your left middle toe so you can see your big toe inside your knee. And then sit a little lower. Can you get that left knee to 90 degrees? Feel the length of the legs. Breathe in. Breath out. One more inhale. Skandasana on your exhale. Bend your right knee. Sit low and lengthen the left leg. Look forward. Exhale to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Bending your left knee. Step back. Take it through a vinyasa. And carry your hips back to downward facing down. Take a full breath in. And a big breath out. All right, you guys. We're going to flow like that all the way around the mat now. Moving breath to movement. We might add on a couple more postures. Tuck your toes, lift your hips. Take what you need, leave what you don't. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your knees, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your right tricep. Maybe bend the elbows. Maybe fly. Inhale. 3-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back. Exhale, twist. Fallen triangle. Inhale, lift your hips. Maybe float the right leg, lift it up. Pigeon pose, bend your right knee. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, left leg forward. Sweep it up and back, stargazer. Inhale, lift your hips. Exhale to lower, high to low boat. 3 pulses. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, rock and roll. Stand on your right foot, half moon. Left leg goes back. Maybe you bend the left knee and catch the top of your left foot this time for a bind. Shavasana. Inhale, opening. And exhale, land it lightly, silently, warrior 2. Sit low, breathe in. Breath out, Skandasana. Bend your left knee. Look forward, inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee, hands inside your right foot for a lizard pose. Inhale, extend your right leg up and back and lower down to your forearms. Here we are. We're set up in dolphin pose. Maybe you give it a kick. Maybe you stay here and pulse, chin in front of thumbs for 3, for 2, for 1. Press into your hands, three-legged dog. Shift forward, vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale, shift it back. Inhale, left leg lifts, bend your knee, stack your hip. Exhale, tap your left tricep. Maybe bend the elbows and fly. Inhale, left leg up. And exhale, twist. Fallen triangle. Extend out through your left leg, lift it up. Pigeon pose. Bend your left knee, lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise. Sweep your right leg forward, lift your hips. Stargazer, breathe in. Exhale, lower. 3 pulses, high to low boat. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, you lower. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Inhale up. Exhale, down. Lift it up, rock and roll. Half moon on your left foot. Stand on your left foot. Open up that right side body. Maybe grab the top of your right foot, kicking the right foot into your right hand. Be where you need to be. Beginner's mind. Always new. Inhale. Landing lightly. Virabhadasana B. Letter B. Warrior 2. Sit low. Inhale. Exhale. Skandasana. Bend your right knee. Sit your hips back and down. Full breath in. Breath out, lizard lunge to the top, hands inside your left foot. Left knee is bent. Good. Now lower down to your forearms here, if it's accessible, or just shoot that left leg up and back. We're in Dolphin Pose. Now remember, if you need to, you can clasp your hands. You have 2 options. Pulsing, chin forward in front of thumbs 3 times, or give it a little kick up into your forearm stand. Or just start to work that shoulder strength, pressing the ground away. 1 more breath. Step it back, press into your hands. 3-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa, shift it forward. And rinse it all out. Back to downward facing dog. Full breath in. And exhale, let it all go. 1 more inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Lower to your knees. Sit your hips back to your heels. Rest your hands down on your thighs. Take a couple slow, deep breaths here. Just witnessing the body. Notice what's changed, what's shifted. Our breath, our movement. When intentional, we can use these tools to tune the body, to bring it back into resonance with how we want to feel, who we want to be, the quality of energy and light we want to shine. 1 more full breath. Exhale, let it out. Good. Open your eyes, sweep your legs forward in front of you and come onto your backs. We'll take a couple rounds of back bends here today. Bend your knees, plant your feet. First round, we'll offer bridge. Second round, wheel. Arms down by your sides. Walk your heels in. Inhale, press up. Expand across your front body. Rock your shoulder blades together underneath you, but keep your gaze straight up past the tip of your nose. Now feel the front of your knees, drive them forward as you wrap the inside of your thighs in and down towards the ground. Now feel the tailbone and the lower back lengthen forward. Take another full breath in. And a breath out, lower and release all the way down. All right, round 2. If you're setting up into wheel or Dhanurasana, reach your arms up and back. Then bend your elbows straight up towards the sky and point your fingers forward, setting up for wheel. If you'd like to take bow again, arms by your sides, we'll press up first to the top of the head. Walk the hands back and straighten your arms. Legs are doing the same thing they did in Bridge. Wrapping the thighs in and down. Keep the knees pointed straight forward. Take another full breath in. And exhale. Release when you're ready. Lower down. Let's take the knees together, the feet wider than your hips, making a TP shape with your legs. Let's start with the right arm on top, elbows in line with each other. Wrap your arms around you like you're giving yourself a hug. Arms, hands drop down, perhaps beneath the shoulders. Close your eyes. And then just let your body melt here for a moment. Let it soften. Another full breath in. And a big breath out. Switch the cross of your arms. Left arm on top, elbows stacked or even past one another as you give yourself a hug. With the knees drawn together, we release the lower back. Maybe even taking a moment, scoop the pelvis forward so you really feel the lower back ground towards the earth. And then just release, let it be neutral. Close your eyes, soften the body. And then release when you're ready. Drawing your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug, maybe a rock side to side or in any other direction. And we'll come to stillness, bringing your hands to your knees. Just draw big circles with the knees in the air. One more time in this direction, and then we'll switch directions. Circle the knees out, feeling the ground massage your sacrum and lower back. And release the feet down. Rock and roll forward and back. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Cross your ankles, plant your hands, and step your feet to the back of your mat. Inhale, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hip open. Press the right knee up and away as you press into your right hand. Can you feel that entire right side body in full line from hand to right knee lengthen out? Breathe. Exhale, pigeon pose. Bring your right shin forward, left leg long back behind you, and lift your chest up. And exhale, fold in. Just coming back. Again, whether you've been here 10 times or 1,000 times, can you approach it new? We've never been in this posture at this moment ever before, and we never will be again. This moment can become sacred if we treat it as such, just asking, what is here and now? Am I here and now? And just feel the ground below you, your heartbeat within you. Feel this strength, this energy, this will to not only live, but to thrive. Another full inhale. And a big exhale. Rise up to your hands and step back to downward facing dog. Left toes tucked, right foot meets the left. Find any movement you need here. Then we'll switch sides. Inhaling the left leg up, bend your knees, stack your hip open. Exhale, bringing that left knee forward towards your pigeon pose. Inhale, glide the right toes straight back. Lifting your chest and then melt forward, bowing over the left shin. Perhaps this side has something new and different to offer. Becoming aware of whatever sensation is there in your hips or maybe somewhere else in the body. Instead of reacting, moving, adjusting, can you just witness and breathe? Here and now with this breath. Let yourself be held and supported. And then a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, release it all the way out slowly. Inhaling, lift up. This time just sweep the right leg forward and we'll roll onto our backs. Thinking happy baby, bend your knees, grab the edges of your feet. Maybe rock side to side or lengthen through one leg and then the other. Whatever feels best in your body. If you would like any other final postures here today, take the next minute or two on your own. Perhaps for a supine twist, a headstand, a shoulder stand, a plow pose. Whatever it is your body needs. Go there with intention and fully be there. Using your senses. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet in Shavasana, lying on our backs with a seated meditation. Feels better to you today, feel free to go there wherever you're at. Close your eyes, be still. Let your breath return to its effortless, natural rhythm. Like you're just watching waves roll in and out. Feeling the rise and fall of your body just naturally softening slowly. Let the body be heavy. You spread out across the earth. Just let the body spread and seep into the ground like water soaking into the earth. if it was the first breath you've taken all day. Start to become aware of your breath. Notice how it feels, the temperature. Notice how it fills your nose and your throat, your chest and your belly, how it starts to animate the body. And bring your attention to fingers and toes, like you've never moved them before. Just feel the fingers start to wiggle, the toes start to curl. Reach your arms up and overhead. Lengthen out through your legs, point your toes, take a full body stretch like you're brand new coming out of your tight cocoon. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, bend the knees and draw them into your chest and give yourself a big hug. Rolling over to one side in a fetal position. Just let the ground hold you here for a moment longer. When you're ready, with as little effort as possible, use your top hand to just slowly press you up to a seat. Close your eyes and sit tall. Feel the edges of your skin, this energetic, vibratory feeling of warmth. Maybe a little buzz across your skin, emanating out from the body. Enveloping you in this energetic aura bubble. When you're ready, bringing your hands in the heart center, thanking yourself first for showing up, for doing your best. And then open the palms, extending your fingers forward to send out metta, loving kindness to someone or a situation who could use it today. Bringing your hands back to heart center, bow your chin into your chest. All the love and light within me bows to and honors all the love and light within each and every one of you. When you are in that place and I am in that place, we are one. We are the same. Namaste.